Welcome to DMV Hoop Session, your place for the best basketball content in the DMV. I'm Noah Schreiber here for SASN TV for our 2023 Capital Hoop Summer League wrap-up show. After a long and hard-fought regular season, which saw 48 teams narrowed all the way down to 4 in the semifinals, it was a hard-fought couple games and a dramatic finish in the championship, which defined the end of the 2023 Capital Hoop Summer League. Our first semifinal game saw the host Dematha Stags take on the Riverdale Baptist Crusaders for a chance at their third straight championship game appearance, and boy did they produce. It was Ace Meeks with 16 points and Jacob Wallace with 15 points, plus the return of Malcolm Thomas on the court for the Stags that saw them come out victorious by 10. And in our second semifinal game, it was the Tenley Tigers taking on the undefeated Bullis Bulldogs, who had bulldozed their way through the regular season and the playoffs, but they got cut short with Tenley winning 57-41. It was Jaden Fort, 21 points and 13 rebounds to lead the Tenley Tigers in a 16-point win over a juggernaut in the Bullis Bulldogs, which set up quite the matchup in the championship game. And in our championship game, it was the Dematha Stags and the Tenley Tigers. Dematha looking for their third straight Summer League crown, and Tenley with something to prove, and it was quite the finish, close going into halftime, and then towards the end of the game, it was Tenley up by 2 with Malcolm Thomas at the free throw line.
Into the corner, back to him, 13 seconds, Sebastian can't get a three, Thomas inside, he's fouled, late whistle, Thomas will shoot 2 with 9.2 seconds left. Thomas, 2 huge free throws. Hits the first. Thomas will size up. He'll go for the make and miss it. It goes out. Thomas, he has it in the corner. Inside, Sebastian, underneath. It's in! 4 seconds to go.
And after Thomas went 0 for 1, he shot his second free throw, went 0 for 2, grabbed his own rebound, and was able to find Cade Sebastian underneath the basket to tie it up at 54 apiece with 4.3 seconds left. And with Tenley Tigers not able to capitalize on their final possession, we headed to overtime for the second straight championship game for the Capital Hoop Summer League. And in a heavily contested overtime, it was all tied up at 62 apiece before Caden Walton fouled Justin Gilmore on the floor, sending him to the line for 2 free throws, which he made to put Tenley up 64-62.
Meeks kicks it back out. Meeks, top of the key for 3. No good. Rebound down to McRae. There's the foul. Hits the first. That's risky. And he misses. Walton with the rebound. 3 seconds. He from half court will go. No more. There will be no three-peat. The Tenley Tigers are your 2023 Capital Hoop Summer League champions.
Walton's ensuing half-court shot fell shy of the basket, and the Tenley Tigers were crowned your 2023 Capital Hoop Summer League champions, dethroning the Dematha Stags, who were the champions of the last 2 times. And not only did the Tenley Tigers come away with the big championship trophy, but there was some individual hardware passed out too, as Lucas Sakazi was named the regular season MVP after he put up 15.4 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 6 assists while shooting 51% from the field and 43% from 3. And then after the championship game, when the Tenley Tigers were victorious, it was Jaden Fort who was announced as the MVP of the postseason. He put up 13 points and 4 rebounds in the championship game, and as I mentioned, 21 points and 13 rebounds in the semifinal win over Bullis to take home the individual hardware. Now, even though the Stags fell short in the championship, they had 2 of the most exciting young players to watch, as rising freshmen Baba Olodotun and Jamal McKnight Jr. really showed off what they had. Olodotun, a lanky forward rising up at 6'7", showed off his ability as kind of a point forward position. He showed off the handles, he showed off his facilitating and his shot down low and from range. And for McKnight, he's a feisty guard who, with the likes of Ace Meeks and Jacob Wallace on his own team, he fights for his position and shows off what he can do on the court with his court vision and his playmaking abilities. We'll be looking for them for the next 4 years of their careers and into the collegiate field as well. Out of a crowded field of players, there were some who showed off some real talent that impressed us here at SASN TV. We're going to highlight a couple from all 3 of Maryland, DC, and Virginia, some players to watch in this upcoming season. Out of the state of Virginia, we're looking at Nigel Howard from Fairfax Christian, as well as Tay Barber from Patriot. In DC, it's JJ Massaquoi from the Tenley Tigers, as well as Kai Treacher from St. Albans. And in Maryland, Tyler Boston from Bullis and Martin Somerville from Bishop McNamara. And now for a team to watch is a team that fell out in the Sweet 16, that is Mount Zion Prep. They lost to Grace Brethren in the Sweet 16 and could have had a chance to play against Bullis, but fell a little bit short. However, watching them in the live period, we really saw some talent as they took down both Dematha and Bishop Ireton handily, and has really shown themselves as our team to watch for this upcoming season. And finally, for the second summer in a row, we had the pleasure of sitting down with owner of Capital Hoops, Mark Stern, to talk about the Summer League, what the season looked like, what the playoffs looked like, the expansion, and what's to come for the future.
Well, I mean, it feels great. I think back to, the MVPs we've had throughout the years. We've now had 3 public school MVPs and 2 private school MVPs, even though the league has more private schools than public schools. So I think that says a lot about public school basketball. I also, every year I have 30 to 40 interns that work for me. So, I mean, we're approaching 175, 200 interns who have churned through here over the past 6 years. And, I'm really proud of that. A lot of them have gone on to do really cool things. I think all in all, there's a lot of facets to it, but I think I'm proud of kind of what I put together. It takes a lot of work, and I'm really proud of what we got going on here.
And that'll do it for our 2023 Capital Hoops Summer League matchup for SASN TV. I've been Noah Schubert. You can find all of our content on our platforms at SASN TV on Instagram and YouTube for exclusive interviews, game highlights, and more content. Look out for DMV Gridiron coming up soon later this summer. We'll be highlighting some of the best football the DMV has to offer. Signing off for now. We'll see you later this summer.
Yeah.